Place your hands at your heart center, Namaskar Mudra or Anjali Mudra. And let your eyes close. And lengthen your breath. Let's chant Om. Exhale out completely. Inhale deeply to begin. Our practice today is one of awakening Sahasrara Chakra, crown chakra, tapping into energy of Sat Chit Ananda, truth, mind, and bliss. Beginning with Apana Pranayam. Touch fourth and fifth fingers to thumb. Rotate palms upward. Inhale slowly through the nose. Gaze to the third eye. At the top of the inhalation, touch together middle finger, fourth finger, Apana Mudra. Rotate palms downward. Exhale completely. Rotate palms up, fourth, fifth fingers to thumbs. Inhale deeply. Retain the breath. Gaze to Ajna Chakra. Middle finger, fourth fingers to thumbs. Apana Mudra. Rotate downward. Exhale. Continue Prana Mudra as you inhale. Apana Mudra as you exhale. If you did not get the mudra, you can, or are coming in late, you can rotate palms up on inhale. Rotate palms down on exhale. And continue. Focus. Prana Mudra inhalation. Gaze to third eye. Apana Mudra exhalation. Rotate the palms upward. Receive. Notice the crown of the head. Breathe normally. Sat Chit Ananda Kriya. Fingertips together pointing downwards. Sat, truth, all knowledge. Padma Mudra at the heart, base of palms together, pinkies together, thumbs together. Chitta. Chitta is pure, unbounded consciousness. Arms up and out. Ananda, bliss. Fingers together. Chant Sat. Draw in. Second chakra, third chakra. Sat. Chit Ananda. Sat 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 Chit Ananda. Rotate palms up onto the knees. Receive. Rotate palms down. 7 sips of breath in through the nose, holding the breath at each chakra and internally chanting Sat Chit Ananda. So Muladhara, Sat Chit Ananda. Svadhisthana, Sat Chit Ananda. Manipura, navel, Sat Chit Ananda. Heart center, Sat Chit Ananda. Throat, Sat Chit Ananda. Third eye, Sat Chit Ananda. Crown of head, Sat Chit Ananda. Hold. Gaze to third eye. Exhale. Again, internally chanting 7 breaths. Sat Chit Ananda. Sat Chit Ananda, 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 crown of head. Exhale. 7 sips of breath. Sat Chit Ananda, 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 hold. Exhale. Sat Chit Ananda, 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 crown of head. Sat Chit Ananda, hold. Soften the shoulders. Exhale out completely. One more set. Exhale. Rotate palms up, breathe normally. Notice the breath expanding beyond the body. An oceanic breath. Waves of bliss. Breaking over the body, come forward onto your hands and knees. We'll come back to some of these kriyas and practices later. Onto hands and knees. Begin to draw circles through the shoulders and through the hips. Go the other direction. Hands and knees, chin and chest down to the mat, pubic bone down, lift up a little bit, inner thighs in, round through the back. Back towards a child's pose, then knees, chin and chest down to the mat, shoulders back, elbows back, expand up. Round through the back. Like a snake, a serpent. Inhale up, inner thighs in. Very organic round movement. Walk the hands forward, tuck the toes, down dog. Breathe. Spinal waves all the way to upward facing dog, Sphinx or Cobra, tuck the toes, come back to downward facing dog. Find your own time, your own breath wave pattern. Let the spine be fluid. Downward facing dog, breathe. Draw your feet underneath the hips. Take the feet out as wide as the mat. Reach the arms forward. Feet underneath hips. Bend through the knees, roll up through the spine, spinal waves. Inhaling and exhaling. Ground into the feet, come up to standing Tadasana. Inhale the arms up, hook the thumbs. Exhale, lean to the right side. Inhale up. Lean to left side. Inhale up, stand forward at the front of the mat. Hands to the heart center. Bend the knees, squeeze the inner thighs. Inhale up, Utkatasana. Lift through the heart. Exhale down and over. Inhale up halfway, optional vinyasa or downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up towards the sky, deep exhalation. Bring your right foot through, stabilize the right knee. Inhale up, high lunge. Fingertips to the mat, optional vinyasa. Downward facing dog, breathe. Inhale, left leg up, deep exhalation, left foot through, high lunge, stable through the knee, lower belly drawn back. Fingertips to the mat, optional vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Draw feet underneath the hips, lift up through the heart space. Gaze forward, exhale down and over, tip of nose, bend your knees. Inhale up, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Bend the knees, sit down, inhale up, Utkatasana. Exhale, swan dive down and over the legs. Inhale up halfway, optional vinyasa. Breathe, down dog. Inhale, left leg up, roll left inner thigh in and up. Deep exhalation, left foot through, stable through the knee, high lunge. Fingertips to the mat, optional vinyasa. Down dog. Inhale, draw right leg up, deep exhalation, right foot through. Stabilize the knee, draw the lower belly back, inhale up. High lunge, breathe. Fingertips to the mat, optional vinyasa. Down dog. Maintain your oceanic breath. Draw feet underneath your hips, gaze up halfway. Exhale down and over, bend the knees. Inhale up, Utkatasana. Stand up straight. Hands by the sides, Tadasana. Inhale, lift up. Exhale down and over the legs. Inhale up halfway, optional vinyasa or downward facing dog. Turn out through your right toes, exhale, left foot comes through. Heel to heel alignment. Press into back, pinky toe edge of back right foot. Draw the lower belly back, inhale up. Warrior one, roll the right rib cage forward, sit down. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Shoulders aligned over hips, long, deep breathing. Right hand down the back of the right leg, rotate left arm up. Inhale up and over, warrior four. Inhale up, warrior two. Forearm to the thigh. Lift the lower belly, roll the bottom rib cage, press into the back heel. Top arm by the ear, Parshva Konasana. Inhale up, warrior two. Hands to the heart center, rotate through the chest onto a diagonal. Clasp your hands behind your back, press base of palms together, lift through the heart center, draw your left shoulder down to the inside of the left knee, draw pinky fingers up towards the base of the skull. Inhale, lift up, press the hands down, open through the heart center. Exhale, hands to the heart center, hold. Chest on a diagonal. Strong bhava, strong energy. Inhale out to warrior two. Harnessing the warrior energy, the Vira Bhadra. Hands to the mat, optional chaturanga, up dog, down dog, or downward facing dog. Experience the breath as waves of bliss. Even if you can't see those waves of bliss or feel them, they have that potential. The breath carries that potential. Turn out through left toes, exhale. Right foot comes through. Heel to heel alignment. Lift through the back arch of the foot. Stabilize the front knee. Inhale up, warrior one. Open out, warrior two. Hand down the back of the leg, rotate top arm up. Inhale up and over, Virabhadrasana 4. Inhale, lift up, warrior two. Forearm to thigh. Roll the bottom rib cage under. Soften the lower shoulder. Lift the lower belly. Draw the top arm by the ear, Parshva Konasana. Inhale, lift up, warrior two, shoulders over hips. Hands to the heart center, rotate the chest onto a slight diagonal. Clasp the hands behind the back. Press base of palms towards each other. Lift through the heart. Exhale, draw the chest down into the inside of this right knee. Lift pinky fingers up towards the base of the skull. Lift up. Stabilize, open the clavicle. Release. Hands together at the heart center. Exhale, warrior two, hold. Pull up through the lower belly, don't sink through the lower back. Fingertips to the mat, optional vinyasa or downward facing dog, breathe. Draw feet underneath the hips, lift up through the heart space. To the third eye, exhale down and over. Deep inhalation to standing, exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale up, exhale down and over the legs. Inhale up halfway, optional vinyasa or downward facing dog. Soft through the elbows, soft through the knees. It's a little tiny micro bend. Inhale, right leg up. Roll the right inner thigh in and up. Exhale, draw the right foot through. If you like to, you can place a block to the outside of the right foot. Inhale, up, high lunge. Parivrita, Parshva Konasana. Draw your left elbow across your right knee, stable through the right knee. Right hand can be on top of the left, or left hand can drape down to the block or to the mat. And then right arm by the ear. Opening the mid-thoracic spine to prepare for heart openers. Finding the gaps between the inhalations and exhalations, hands to the mat, optional vinyasa or down dog. Breathe. Inhale, left leg up, roll left inner thigh in and up. Take a deep exhalation, left foot comes through. Draw the lower belly back. Inhale up, high lunge. Lengthen through the right side, draw right elbow across left knee. Left hand on top of the right, or a hand draping down to the block, or to the mat, top arm by the ear. Finding the gaps between the inhalation and exhalation, falling into those points of stillness. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Draw your feet underneath the hips, lift through the heart space. Exhale, down and over. Inhale up to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart center. This flying bird, Laya movement. Draw the right leg back behind you. Open the heart and chest. Gazing up towards the sky. And then come back in and down. Coordinate with your breath. This could be very small, but still the sense of opening up, stable through the legs, and back in. Or it could be much bigger, taking flight. Find the sense of expansion, of freedom. Hang down over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale up halfway, optional vinyasa or downward facing dog. Knees down onto the mat. Tuck the toes, draw the inner thighs in, draw the pubic bone up. Draw your right hand around. Bring it to the lower back, pressing down, or down to the heel. Draw the left arm up. You can look over the right shoulder, thumb, index finger together, Ardha Ustrasana. Inhale up, hands to the heart center, sit down. Squeeze the inner thighs. Tuck the toes, open the fascia through the back of the feet. Inhale up, squeeze the inner thighs. Draw, left hand to lower back. Or down to the heel. Right arm up, thumb, index finger together. Ardha Ustrasana. Exhale, release. Toes are tucked, tailbone down, hands to the heart center. Lift up, squeeze the inner thighs. Again, right hand to lower back. We're down to the heel. Lift the heart, thumb and index finger together. Hands to the heart center. Sit down, toes tucked if possible. Inner thighs in, feel the energy from base of spine up to crown of head. Imagining a flower unfolding at the crown of the head. Lift, squeeze the inner thighs. Hand to lower back or to heel. Open. Hands to the heart center, toes tucked. Imagine a lotus blossoming. Its stamen reaching down to base of spine. Flower opening at crown of head. Inhale up, squeeze the inner thighs. Hands to the lower back, looping the shoulders or down to the heels. With an exhale, open the heart, Ustrasana. Hands to the lower back, sit down, base of spine to crown of head. Hands down onto the mat, circle through the ankles, release the toes. Knees underneath the hips, draw the knees together, and then bring the hips over to the right side, and over to the left side. Lower back release. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. We'll take a pigeon pose, Ekavadaraja Kapotasana with spinal waves, if that feels good to you. Inhale, draw left leg up. Exhale, rotate out through the left leg. Knee is at an angle to the hip. You can place a block or a blanket underneath the left hip. Tuck the right toes. Roll the inner thighs in, release, come up onto the fingertips. Open the heart. Exhale, down and forward. Inhaling up. Exhale forward. Inhale up. If it works for you, bend the back knee, press the hand onto the foot, draw the top arm up, working towards a merfolk posture. This could also be here or here. Hands to the mat, tuck the toes, down dog. The breath is waves of bliss. Inhale, right leg up, Eka Raja Kapotasana, rotate out through the hip. Tuck the back toes, roll the inner thigh in. Come way up onto the fingertips. You can release the back left toes, spinal waves. How supple can the spine be? Come up, squeeze the inner thighs. Hand can go to the front thigh if you like to, bend the back knee. Flex the foot, place the hand onto the foot. Draw the top arm up. Hands down onto the mat. Preparation for merfolk posture, downward facing dog. And draw your feet underneath your hips. Hang down over the legs. Bend the knees, roll up through the spine, one vertebra at a time. Come to standing. Tadasana. Root into the feet. Ground into your left foot. Draw the right leg up, knee bent. Hand can go around the right knee or peace sign fingers to the right big toe. Padangustasana. Left hand could be at the wall. Bend the knee. The hands to the heart center. Hands could be onto a wall. Drive right leg back behind us. Roll the right inner thigh in. Virabhadrasana 3. Inhale, stand up. Draw the right arm up behind. Hand to foot, lift. Thumb and index finger together. Dhyana Mudra. Natarajasana. Inhale, lift up. Place foot onto the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down and over. Surya Namaskar. Inhale up halfway. Optional vinyasa. Or downward facing dog. Draw your feet underneath your hips. Lift up through the heart space. Exhale down and over the legs. Deep breath to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hands to sides of waist, ground into your right foot. Draw the left knee up. If you like to, peace sign fingers around your left big toe, extend. Hand could be at the wall. Bend the knee, hands to the heart center. Drive left leg back behind. Roll the inner thigh in. Virabhadrasana 3. Draw up, ground into your right foot. Draw left hand back around to ankle, press foot to hand, lift up. Thumb and index finger together. Jnana Mudra, Natarajasana. Inhale up, place the foot down, ground into the feet. Inhale up, exhale down and forward. Optional vinyasa or downward facing dog. Knees down onto the mat. Intertwine the fingers, cup the hands, pinky fingers down, crown of head down, elbows press. Variations here, we could stay right here. We could bring the hands back to the heels, Sarvangasana, rabbit pose. We could leave the elbows down, lift the tailbone up, or even press to our Shirshasana. If that's in your practice, do not kick up to your headstand. Press into the elbows, press the toes up towards the sky. Create a polarity between heaven and earth. Even if just the crown of the head is on the mat, that's fine. Maintain polarity between crown of head and sky. Earth and sky. Inhale from here. Exhale, slowly release down. If you're in your Shirshasana, knees down onto the mat. Chest down onto the thighs. Breathe. Tuck your toes. Inhale deeply. Exhale, downward facing dog. Draw your feet underneath your hips. Gaze upward to the third eye. Exhale down and over the legs. Root to the feet. Inhale to standing. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take the legs out wide. Big toes inside of the heels. Hands to sides of waist. Lengthen through sides of waist. Inhale deeply. Exhale down and forward. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, exhale. If you like to, crown of the head down towards the earth or onto the earth. You can also place a block here. If it's within your practice, press into the hands, legs to the outside. Draw up Shirshasana B. If it's not in your practice, very beautiful. Get some contact with your crown of the head down to the earth or to a block or several blocks. So what we're after here is acupuncture for the crown of head. Acupressure rather, no needles. Thumbs to the front of the waist, fingers behind, inhale up to standing. Heels in, toes in, heels in. Legs turn out. Palms face outward, Tara Asana. Sit down, knees roll back, hands to Padma Mudra, Lotus Mudra. Inhale, straighten the knees, draw the arms up the central channel. Exhale, back down to the heart space. Can even rotate the hands downward. Inhale up, squeezing the inner thighs, imagining a lotus blossoming at crown of head. Exhale down midline. Inhale the arms up and out, Tara Asana. Draw your hands to the sides of the waist, bring the feet underneath the hips, Tadasana, mountain pose. Begin to shake out right arm, shake out left arm, shake out your right leg, shake out your left leg. Begin to take skeletal shaking. Shake the whole body. It could be a very slow, buoyant shaking, especially if the knees don't feel very good, or a faster shaking, mostly just shaking the weight down, shaking the whole body. Actually, this is done in traditional kriyas, traditional pathways of Himalayan yoga. And we find vertical shaking in almost every culture. It's been proven to be really good for the bones, as well as the nervous system. Keep shaking. Breathe as you shake. Round into the feet. Inhale the arms up. Palms together to the heart center. Rotate palms down. Exhale down into the earth. 3 times. Stand forward at the front of the mat. Inhale up. Exhale down and over the legs. Inhale up halfway. Optional vinyasa or downward facing dog. Take your knees down to the mat. Chest down to the thighs. Pause in child's pose. Roll up through the spine, 1 vertebra at a time. Bring the legs back to Sukhasana, Sat Chit Ananda Kriya. Fingertips together pointing down, Sat. Padma Mudra, lotus flower at the heart, pinkies and thumbs together, base of palms together. Chitta Ananda. Truth, Sat. Chitta, consciousness, unbounded consciousness. Ananda, bliss, consciousness. Focused at the third eye. Sat Chit Ananda. 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 Rotate the palms up. Visualize expansive light and radiance of bliss. Draw your right heel into the groin, left leg out long. Flex the foot, lift and rotate. Draw the chest down and over this left leg. Ground down through the right sits bone. Hand to the ankle or peace sign, fingers to the big toe. Lift up, rotate under. Draw right arm by the ear. Inhale, lift up. Bring the torso to vertical. Right hand to the heart, open up to the back. Now don't dump out. Lift up out of the sides of the waist to reach. Bring this hand all the way behind you. Left hand to the heart, point the toes straight up, or come up onto the knee, open the heart. Release down and around, left heel into groin. Flex the foot. Lift, rotate. Parivrita. What is this? Parivrita Janu Shirshasana. Right hand to the ankle or peace sign fingers to the big toes. Lift up. Out of the sides of the waist, draw left arm up and over. Inhale up. Lift. Hand to ankle, flex the foot. Open on the diagonal. This left hand comes behind, right hand to the heart, point the toes, front toes, hands straight upward, or press into the hand, press into the knee, open. Exhale, release. Sukhasana, easy pose, hands onto the knees, eyes closed, small spinal circumambulations. Distribute the prana, the chi, up to the crown of the head gently, gently, like a flower opening, reverse. Come to seated. Visualize energy rising from base chakra through the central channel with the inhale to the crown. Then visualize a lotus blossoming at the crown. Hold the breath. Silently chant Sahasrara, the name of the crown chakra, 3 times. Then exhale through the nose. Inhale through the mouth. So here we go. Inhale through the mouth, base of spine to crown of head. Hold, visualize a lotus blossoming at crown of head. Mentally chant Sahasrara, Sahasrara, Sahasrara. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the mouth, base of spine to crown of head. Hold, visualize a lotus blossoming, Sahasrara, Sahasrara, Sahasrara. Exhale through nose. Through the mouth, inhale. Straight up through the central channel to crown of head, Sahasrara, Sahasrara, Sahasrara. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the mouth. Retain breath. Sahasrara, Sahasrara, Sahasrara. Exhale out through nose. Inhale through mouth. Hold. Sahasrara, exhale through nose. Inhale through mouth. Sahasrara, Sahasrara, Sahasrara. Exhale, nose. Last round, base of spine to crown of head. Visualize a blossoming lotus. Chant internally, Sahasrara. Exhale. Rotate the palms up. Stay present for divine consciousness to express itself in your life, your being, your heart. Awaken to your own bliss nature. And bring your hands to your heart center. Come down onto your back, knees in towards your chest. Hug the knees in. And draw your legs up towards the sky. Rotate out from the hips. Hands to inner arches of the feet or ankles. Sat Ananda Balasana. Place soles of feet together, knees apart. Supta Baddha Konasana. Extend your legs out long onto the mat. Rotate legs out from hips. Rotate your palms up by your sides. Come into your Shavasana. Draw in a deeper breath. And begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rotate. Your wrists and ankles. Stretch the body. Rub the palms of your hands together, soles of your feet together. Massage your face, your jaw, down the back of your neck. Roll over onto your right side. Make your way up to seated. Place your hands at your heart center in Anjali Mudra. Silently chant Om 3 times. Inhale. As you exhale, bow, forehead to the earth. Rise back up. And feel Sahasrara Chakra at crown of head. Awakening into bliss, joy, presence, being. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings find happiness and its causes. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. And we'll complete our practice by chanting Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Exhale out completely. Inhale deeply to begin. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Much love, friends.